thanks for coming in, Max.
Thank you.
You're in the middle of a big block of pre-season training.
When are the showers, Troy?
It says later this morning. I mean, look outside at the moment. It's pretty
I
grey
saw
out
it's going to be
there.
about 8 o'clock.
So we won't get through training.
No, you won't, unless you want to have a wet weather session.
That's
Could be a chance of a thunderstorm too.
Oh, that actually can get us out of training.
What do you do in that? Do you just
Thunderstorm,
get to go
A
home?
little bit of lightning. Goody doesn't like it.
No.
He wants to see lightning hit someone before
Yeah.
we go.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair
And that's the right attitude, to be fair.
Yeah.
What do you do? Hit the rooms, play a bit of PlayStation, and then call it a day? A couple of toasted sandwiches?
To be fair, we've come full 360. We'll do a Lauren 360, Lauren beep test in the.
Oh, you do one in the gym?
Yeah,
Will you?
we'll probably do something
See?
indoors.
It
Yeah.
wasn't so dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never said it was done.
Now who's the idiot?
The whole thing sounds really...
Not Max.
No, you
Max,
never said Max was
BFF
done.
of the show.
absolutely.
Never
Yeah.
Max.
Yeah. I've got a full tatted back. You should
Yeah.
say.
Have you? You got your tramp stamp. It says Petrarca.
Yeah, it does.
The bull.
No, it's classy. I've got Dungeons and Dragons.
Nice. Yeah.
Kane Corns is back at it. He's raised the question of whether Ben Cousins deserves his spot in the Australian Football Hall of Fame. He's been eligible for entry since 2013. But of course, some of his off-field behaviour that's been well documented over the years has delayed the move. What do you think?
What side did Kane sit on, out of curiosity? I'm presuming.
Well, I'm saying
He says it's time.
I'm saying,
time.
it's time.
Oh, I agree with Kane.
Yeah.
He was my favourite player
Yeah.
growing up. Was at the time. I need to say this because passwords can be quite easy to get into, but he was my password for everything.
Was he?
Oh, really?
Ben Cousins.
It has changed to another
Of
player.
course.
Okay,
Yeah.
keep that.
But I'll keep that one to me.
Yeah.
Will does a similar
I've got
thing.
a footy player that you could hack my entire life. You could become me if you figured out
found
what
out who that player is.
Yeah.
I got a fair idea who it is.
Is it Jonathan Brown?
No, it's not Brownie.
Daniel Merritt 111.
Shut up.
Mick Martin 06. Yeah, right. Okay. So you think, it's time for Ben Cousins to at least make the Hall of Fame.
I think as a footballer, that's what AFL Hall of Fame is, as your football ability. He's a Brownlow Premiership captain.
His resumes.
Yeah.
His resume is unbelievable. But I big guess the allegation is how much of that was, affected by substance.
Well, it's an allegation. Isn't it?
Well, wonderfully said, Max. Wonderfully said. The shorter his hair got, the more I liked it.
Max, you're going to open the season, which I just remembered. Round 0. Do you have an opinion on round 0? You're taking on the Swans on the first game of the season.
I do like it. I don't. It can just be called round 1. I'm not sure about the round.
What's
0.
round 0 mean? I've missed this too.
You have.
You
Yes.
missed so much.
So they're calling it opening round, and then the next round is round 1. So there's only going to be 4 games in the opening round. They're all in Queensland and New South Wales.
Oh, so it's like a bye round.
Effectively, it's very strange.
So they're splitting the first round into 0 and
No,
1.
we play both. We're in round 0
Yeah.
and round 1. We get a bye later on in the year.
Oh, gosh. Okay. That seems convoluted and unnecessary.
But we're opening the season. Melbourne,
Yeah.
Sydney on a Thursday night at the SCG is the opening. The game that no one asked for is opening.
the game that
Opening the
nobody
season.
wants, including Sydney. All right, okay, well, that's a development. Clayton Oliver returned to training after being granted extended leave for personal reasons. How's Clayton travelling at the moment?
I'm still in dialogue with Clayton most days.
Yeah. Is he going all right?
Yeah. He's had his challenges, especially over the last couple of weeks.
Sure.
We all just want the best version of Clayton possible. If that is being in and around the football club, then come tomorrow and we'll have the best time ever. If it's not, if it's to have a bit of time away and work on himself, I'm also supportive of that. So
Absolutely.
right now it's in other people's hands a lot smarter than me, and hopefully we get him back soon.
Yeah.
You'll captain him through that, hopefully. Player weights is the other one that's come up. Once again, Kane Corns is quoted as saying, "The world's gone so soft I can't believe it because they've removed player weights from the footy record."
Yep.
And you're a professional athlete, says Kane. You're not an influencer on social media. Has the world gone soft, or is a player's weight their own business and nobody needs to know that kind of detail?
Look, to be honest, there's no need for it in the first place.
Yeah.
There's no need to have player weight. I actually do, if I come up against a young ruck I don't know, it's a pretty obvious sign if they're a strong ruck, they're over 100 kilos. If they're a lean, fit ruck, they're probably under 100. That's what I used to look at. So I'm going to have to get my info from someone else there.
Yeah, but generally young would mean lighter. They haven't had a chance to really build that muscle.
Correct. I've been the same weight in that booklet since I got drafted, and I've changed weight 10 times.
Yeah, right.
It's
So it's not
very
even accurate.
No, they don't. We don't stand on a scales every year for the AFL
Yeah.
and put it there. So there's no point of it.
And what's happening weight-wise in clubland? Is it still a conversation?
We don't talk about it. No.
Yeah, right.
There's obviously a standard that we want to be, and between you, your high performance manager, and your dietitian, you'll come up with a peak performance sort of body that you want to be. But you're the only 3 people that will know that. I don't think Goody would even know what weight I am or what my skin folds are.
Yeah.
So it's kept a little bit more in-house, which I think is a lot better. If going back 15 years, and if I came back a little bit top heavy, I'd be in Fat Club and I'd be laughed at almost.
Yeah. I remember Sam Thaiday talking about Fat Club when you
Yes.
came back for the start of pre-season, and it was a thing.
It was.
You'd be in Fat Club and you'd be just, bullied.
And then the anxieties it can create around that. I get where elite performers, elite athletes, and we should be keeping our body to a high level, but that doesn't help almost. Like,
No, of course.
if I come back top heavy, I will feel bad and I'll get through it with my dietitian and my high performance to get myself a peak performance, but I don't need to be laughed at.
Oh, that's
while
how I
doing
felt
it.
coming back start of this year
Yes.
for the radio. I felt top heavy, but I love titties. Are we talking?
We were having as serious of a
I
conversation
know.
we had.
He can't
and
do
you
it.
just couldn't
can't
do
do
it.
He can't do it.
Hey,
a minute
are
in
we
it.
talking about the new edition? Is that a thing? Or
The baby?
Yeah,
Yeah, the baby, yeah.
We're talking about that.
Well, I'm yet to meet him.
But he's yours.
He's 4 weeks old,
Wow, so you're
little
you've got a new
Louis.
bub.
Louis.
Little
Oh,
Little Louis.
congratulations.
and his brother's George, so we're on track for a Charlotte. if we
Yeah.
get a girl.
Oh, yeah.
You
Oh,
are.
lovely.
Change my name to William, and so
Okay.
it wasn't. It was by accident that we called him sort of Louis and George. That we're
Yeah.
copying William and Kate, but
They're very in names
Great
too.
names.
They are,
Yeah,
of
great
course.
names.
But yeah, no, he is a prick right now.
Challenging.
Yeah, he's got some issues with his stomach. In
Yeah,
terms
sure,
of,
sure. He's not settling.
Yeah, he's not a big fan of whatever's going in, and
Yeah, it's
doesn't
all
settle,
coming
and-
out.
Yeah.
But this is all what Jess is telling me because I obviously haven't met him.
No,
Haven't
no.
talked much
When you
about
do
that.
meet him, he'll be inspired. Lovely to see you, mate. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for
Have
having
a great day. Have a strong pre-season, and we'll look forward to seeing you again.
Thanks, team.
Max
Cheers.
Gawn.